Hey, what's up YouTube? Here is David or DB. Welcome back again to yet another video. Before I even start this video, fuck you Dan. I really wanted just to quickly edit and quickly pump out the video, but now I have to just use my better equipment because apparently it's not good enough. Fuck you Dan. Anyways, all love Dan. Welcome to another video of mine and welcome to my worst photo sessions, my worst photography sessions. So this is a video to show you guys we all start somewhere and how bad I was back in 2020, whereas when the first time I started archiving and properly using DSLR cameras or mirrorless cameras. So I have a massive catalog that you guys see right now here of cameras, photos or sessions that I've done throughout the years. Of it, there's random names here or whatever, but I want to start from the very beginning and show you guys the worst of the worst. So we all start somewhere, and I thought I was hot shit with videos and cameras because I was using my phone for many years on YouTube and just webcams or random shit. But turns out once you get your hands on an actual DSLR camera and mirrorless camera, whatever, you gotta learn your shit. There is no faking it. That's why photographers get annoyed when you say, oh, your camera takes nice photos. Because it doesn't matter how good you think the camera will make the photos. If you don't know what you're doing, the photos will be terrible. Bad compositions, bad storytelling, bad technical abilities. That's kind of everything when it comes to making good cameras. Making good photos. So this is my first year project. Obviously I didn't submit these photos because they were that bad, but this is what I was been doing for the first few months basically in college, and what I was testing with the cameras and what I was doing. So I'll just delete this one quickly just so you guys don't see where I live. Actually, because I'm re-recording this video, and I remember there was not here. The reason I'm only deleting this is because it's just like more personal information. I had one photo here that I remember I didn't want to show, which was, actually doesn't really matter. Cool. So anyways, we're starting from so I'm showing you guys my first 3 shoots. The very first shoot, let's get it started with, yeah, that's my very ever first photo that I took and I archived. And it's not great. There's no storytelling, there's no composition. You're gonna notice the first few things that I've been struggling with as a photographer was exposure, focus, and composition. Those are the biggest things I was struggling with. These are just bad, boring, out of focus, crap photos basically. There's nothing good about what I'm showing you guys. This is what I started with doing. This is what me messing around with the camera, figuring things out. This was me using manual focus, seeing how it works, trying to understand it. This is my very, very first time having my hands on a camera. And nothing great came out of it. Absolutely nothing. Underexposed photos. Poor composition. There's no story to tell. It's very boring, very bland. There's literally nothing kind of going on. There's nothing happening in these photos. It's basically just trial and error. These are me grabbing my camera, walking around the house, and just shooting random stuff basically. So that was my very first photo shoot. Tragic. Objects around the house. So then I tried annoying my mother, obviously, because like every photographer, probably the first person you're ever going to photograph is either a loved one or a close friend, and my mom was the first victim. Let's put it that way. So nothing in focus in the photo apart from the cup and the holder. Phone is overexposed and blown to bits. This is a bad photo in general because what's the purpose of this photo? There's nothing going on. Again, this is just pure blurriness. Nothing's in focus in this photo, I'm pretty sure, when I actually broke it down, and it's just a bad photo. Here's it's a little bit better, but at the same time there's nothing going on. I'm shooting like bits of dirt, there's the phone in the way. Here, same problem basically. So So moving on, just the back of my mom's head and the back of my mom's head again. Underexposed, nothing going on. Underexposed in parts, overblown in other parts, shooting into direct light. Focus was a big thing for me. Focus was bad, very, very, very bad, like you guys can see. So apparently, me and Focus, we couldn't get along. Back in 2020, David had no clue what he was doing when it comes to focusing on what he wanted to focus on. Like here, I'm trying to focus on the pen. Still trying. Still trying. Still trying. Gave up. Just gave up. So, salt. I don't know, this is basically an example of, hey, if you want to start something and you want to get good at it, you just have to get up and do it. There's no easy way around it. There's no, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll learn by itself. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately, you guys can see. Oh, my brain thought it would be interesting to photograph the cleaning kit for the fireplace. These are probably one of the most boring photos I've ever made myself. Or they're not exposure. Perfect, apparently. It was a lot of trial and error though. It was fun, but at the start it honestly was very demotivating because the expectations versus the reality of starting off photography are like a landslide. What you're expecting you're gonna do compared to what you are achieving at the very start is not rewarding at all. When I make my videos of the best photos I think I took, or the best videos, you're gonna see it's a massive difference. So these photos, what I'm showing you guys right now, is a month later. So we are beginning to actually photograph something more interesting or something more themed orientated. This was part of the lifestyle final submission where I had to do like a final collective piece, which I can show you guys all my college photography work in a separate video. This is a video specific on my worst, which happened to be my first 3 shoots, because I'm pretty sure if I just go back, yeah, my next shoot I actually posted on Instagram because it's I know it's shooting cats, but it still wasn't that bad. So we're getting some better compositions, better ideas, still cropped, still out of focus. I'm beginning to focus on things and try to make it a bit more interesting, but technically it's not translating into what I'm trying to show. So it's still poorly shot. Again, composition is getting there. I'm trying to think in my head of what would look interesting through the lens. But it's not technically working at all. Like you see, like there's none of these photos worked at all that I have in the sessions currently. All out of focus, all very, very blurry, all basically will never see the light of day apart from this video. There's hundreds, if not thousands photos that I have currently. Here, focus got a little bit better, but the composition sucks. Well, why is he cut halfway through the frame? What's going on? Why is this character centered? Background is nice and nice contrast, I guess, but apart from that, this whole place over here is a mess. Again, slightly better focus. I'm using some lighting to try and create some depth. This guy's fully cut. There's too much going on here. It's way too dark in moments. Parts of him are overexposed. It's not looking good, Chief. Me trying to get a bit more fancy. Technically, it's not happening though. Technically, it's a bit of a nightmare. Yeah. Hopefully this video it will be like an encouragement to people to whatever. Oh, this one as well. Underexposed front and overexposed window. My phone in the shot. Cables everywhere. Poor composition. Poor positioning of myself. Oh, we're getting better composition, but why am I shooting the back of the reindeer? Then my brain thought, oh, let's flip it. Let's flip it, yeah. Anyways. We've learned a lot. I've learned a lot. I am happy to have these photos saved for the sake of showing my own progress. So you guys can see that, hey, I've went a lot throughout the years, and I've created some really good pieces of work. I can try and show you guys some of my pieces of work that I'm really proud of in future videos. But the very first, like, a proper video I want to do is definitely my worst. I want to start from the bottom, show you guys that with enough work and learning and putting in the effort, yes, you can make better videos. Yes, you can make better content. And unfortunately, because I was a bit lazy and I wanted to pump out a video quick before work, Daniel had to call me out, so no more slacking, I guess. Sorry, Daniel. Not sorry. Anyways, really tried create. I don't know, because maybe also because this was shot with a DSLR and I didn't really check photos after I took them. I literally went around spraying, and then when I opened up on my computer, I grabbed my head and I'm like, I'm gonna fail this module. That's genuinely what I thought when I opened these up on the computer. In the end, didn't fail. I'll show you guys my final piece in a future video, but we're trying to create some scenarios here. Is even like my white tones are just completely wrong. I don't know what I was thinking. Here we're trying to create something a little bit cooler, trying to create, it's just too cool though, it's too clashing. I don't like this, underexposed on top of that. I don't like this at all. Trying to play around with different settings on the camera, because I'm noticing fucking my Kelvin is off on all of these, like a lot off. But yeah, it's not looking good, Chief. All I'm saying. For the rest of the photos, I don't even know what I'm trying to create at this point. So you can imagine my surprise when I opened my the photos, the raw files on my computer. Whew, it went bad. My heart dropped for a second. I thought I'm gonna fail the year. So these are the photos that my teacher never saw, obviously, because then I had to go retake them and edit them better, whatever. But it's the first time I archived and took a camera into my hands. So this is the point of the video. You never know until you try, and once you try, if you fail, keep trying and keep moving forward, because there is no point in giving up, because with enough work, anything is possible. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. It was your boy DB. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace out and goodbye.